positive, negative, 0, and undefined slope of a line. The graph pretty much explains everything. Let's take a look at the first one. So this graph, I have a line. This line has positive slope because the line is increasing and going uphill. So what do I mean by increasing? Increasing means as x increases, y increases. Another way to say this is the line is going uphill. So just like driving, as you go from left to right, you are going uphill. The second graph, this line has negative slope. The line is decreasing and is going downhill. So as x increases, y decreases. For driving, as you drive from left to right, you are going downhill. And then this graph has a horizontal line, so two horizontal line, one at y equals to 2 and the other one at y equals to -3. They are horizontal line. Horizontal line has 0 slope. So the slope of a horizontal line is 0. And then the last graph, we have two vertical lines. So one at x equals to 1 and the other one at x equals to -5. So for vertical line, the slope is undefined. Now, let's say you have a piece of blank paper and you draw 2 points, just any 2 points. You draw 2 points, 1 point and another point. Just picture this in your mind. You have a piece of blank paper, draw 2 points just draw 2 points, okay, and in anywhere you like, and then you connect them using a straight line, right? So you can connect them using a straight line, then you have 2 points. Now, how do you find the slope of this straight line? So you have 2 points, you connect them using a straight line. The slope of this straight line is you have 2 points. So we have the first point at x1 comma y1 and then the second point at x2 comma y2. So the slope passing through these 2 points is equals to m. So we use m for slope. M is equals to y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1, which is equals to rise over run. For the rise over run, I will use these two examples. I will draw a graph and then use that graph to explain what do I mean by rise over run. Before we get into that, let's calculate the slope. So for the slope, you can label this. So this is x1, y1, and then this is x2, y2, and then you can just plug it in. So m is equals to y2 minus y1. So that will be 2 minus -2, and then divided by 5 minus -3. So be careful with the minus and the negative. So we have a 4 on top. We have 5 plus 3 is 8, so that is equals to 1/2. So you can just write 1/2 or leave that as 4/8. So this is a positive slope. So you have these 2 points on the xy plane. You connect them using a straight line. The straight line has a positive slope and the line is going uphill. How about the next 2 points? -2, +6. 3, -4, and then you label them once again, x1, y1, x2, y2. Can you just call the first point x1, y1, the second point x2, y2? Absolutely yes. So you can call this x2, y2, and this x1, y1. That is absolutely okay. And then m equals to, you will get the same answer anyway. So -4 minus 6, and then divided by 3 minus -2, so you have a -10 divided by 5, so this is equals to -2. The slope is negative, so the line is going downhill and decreasing. So that's how you calculate the slope between 2 points. Now, how do you do the rise over run? So I'm going to use this graph. So first of all, for the -3, -2, so -3, -2, I have the point right over here. So -3, -2, and then the other point is 5/2. I connect them now. You can see it. The line is going uphill. And where is the rise over run? So the rise over run is this. So here is how you trace the rise over run. So from the first point to the second point, so for the run, do you see that the slope is 4/8? So m is equals to 4/8. Actually, it is good to not to simplify this. So 4/8, and then this is rise over run. So from the first point to the second point, we run 8 units to the right. So this is the run is equals to 8 units, and then we go 4 units up. So the rise is equals to 4. So that's how you trace the rise over run. And then the next one, you have the slope equals to -10/5, right? From the first point to the second point. So this is a rise, and then this is a run. So first of all, we go 10 units down. So from 6 to the x-axis, this is a 6 units, and then you go another 4 units. So the rise is equals to 10, and then the run, so this is a 3 unit plus 2 units, so the run is equals to 5. But there is no negative. The rise is 10, the run is 5. So for the negative sign, you have to see it. You can see that the line is clearly going downhill. So after you draw 10 over 5, you have to, add a negative sign to it because the line is decreasing. So that's how you do the rise or run. Now, I would like to do another example. I would like to try these 2 points. So let's change this to red. So we have a -3, -5 that is right over here, and then the other one is 2, -5, and then this is a horizontal line, right? The slope is equals to 0. So we can see it. Can we calculate that as well? So we have m equals to, don't forget the label, x1, y1, x2, y2, just plug it in, y2 minus y1, and then x2 minus x1, 2 minus -3. So the bottom is equals to 5, and then the top is equals to 0. 0 divided by 5 is equals to 0. So when you see slope equals to 0, you see that this is a horizontal line. The slope of a horizontal line is equals to 0, and this is designed for a pre-calculus course. So pre-calculus, you are preparing for calculus. When you take your first course in calculus, you will need this again. You will recall that the slope of a horizontal line is equals to 0. Trust me. You will see this again. And then the other one, 6, -6, -2. So -6, -2, that is right here. And then -6 past the 4, that is right over here. We have a vertical line. The slope is supposed to be undefined. So let's take a look. So we have m equals to y2 minus y1. And then here is the problem, x2 minus x1. So you have a 0 in the denominator and then a 6 on top. 6 divided by 0. Please don't tell me that is equals to 0. 6, any non-zero divided by 0, 6, 10, -10, -1,000,000 divided by 0 is undefined. 0 can never be a divisor. Alright, so that is the end of this video. If you like the way I explain math, give me a thumbs up, a subscribe, and I will meet you all in the next video for more math. Signing out.